Cobol is a diesel engine. He's mixed traffic too, as he can pull coaches and trucks. But he's special. Unlike the other engines like Chrysanthemum or Maybach, he is a diesel hydraulic, and the power is transmitted from his engines to his wheels using things called torque converters. He likes working on the railway, even if it does get a little difficult dealing with whatever problems the yokai of Gensokyo throw at him. However, it was getting late and Cobol had to stay in the station yard. "See you in the morning, Cobol," said his driver. "Good night," replied Cobol. Cobol fell promptly asleep. However, during the early morning, the ghost princess Yuyuko Saigyouji got separated from Yomo Kampaku, her gardener. This seems like a nice place, she thought. She entered the shed and smelt something. Cobol's driver left his lunch in Cobol's engine compartment and she climbed in. It wasn't long when she finished eating the food and started chewing on something else. Cobol's driver returned a few hours later. She started up his engine and went off to shunt some trucks. Cobol felt strange. Something was loose, but he didn't know what. He decided not to tell. He soon got an order to take a goods train to the Hakurai Shrine. It was coupled to the trucks, and he set off. Cobol's strangeness grew into stings, the stings grew into pains, and he began to strain. His driver was getting wary of the situation. "Your throttle is all the way up, and you can't seem to break 30, she said. "I think something's wrong with your transmission." Cobol felt a particularly strong pain. He groaned. The train became slower and slower. It felt like ages trying to reach the shrine. "I have to get there, I must, he wheezed. Cobol clagged down the line as his engine roared. At last, Cobol reached the station. He was uncoupled from the train and was parked onto a siding. The engine was shut off and he cooled down. His driver went to open the door to his engine compartment, and to her surprise was a dazed, oil-reeked, and miserable-looking Yuyuko. "What were you doing in there?" exclaimed the driver, but before she could speak, Yuyuko puked out bits of metal, some tubing, and lots of hydraulic fluid. Soon, the Hakurai Shrine Station became a hub of activity. Ichihiro brought his 2 coaches. In them was Irin Yagakoro. She came to check on Yuyuko. Maybach came with a works train to take care of Cobol and his damaged engine. "Bust my buffers," said Ichihiro. "Is she going to be alright?" Irin didn't seem too worried. "Don't worry, she's going to be fine. She's a ghost, and all we need to do is just pump her stomach." Across the yard, some Kappas were inspecting Cobol. "Just send him to the works," one of them said. "He's fine to go." And Maybach shunted Cobol to the end of the works train. Ichihiro led the way on the main line, Maybach not too far behind. Ichihiro left for the Yentei branch line, and Maybach headed towards the Kappa Valley. "I heard about Yuyuko and what she did to your engine. Shame it ruined your transmission," said Maybach. "I'll be alright. I needed to go there anyway," replied Cobol. "Now we understand what lengths Yuyuko could go to satisfy her hunger." "Yeah, I understand," Cobol said. He knew what he meant. Whilst Cobol was away being mended, the 2 other diesel electrics, Maybach and Chrysanthemum, helped out by doing Cobol's work. But what about Yuyuko? Yuyuko Saigyouji returned home with a cross but caring-looking gardener and an ambulance bill from the Scarlet Controller. She now knows that it's not very tasteful to go and eat the other engines. Don't you think?